Good morning, chat. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. What's up, Moon Girl? Good morning, good morning. What's up, Kitten Rescue? Good morning. What's up, Kata? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, Dancer. Good morning, good morning. So, like I said, Magical Mondays are still under construction. I had planned to play some Hogwarts Legacy this morning. Hey, morning, Moon. Good morning, good morning. I had planned to play some Hogwarts Legacy this morning, but I don't know if you all know a little game called Diablo. Diablo 4 is coming out. And your boy might be in the beta right now. He might be. So what I'm thinking is that we actually play Magical Mondays will become magical for us going through Diablo. I've never played one before. I don't know if you all have played a Diablo before, but I have never played one. And I thought me experiencing that entire genre of game for the first time might be a really fun watch along to go through together. Okay, so I don't know if any of you have ever played the game Gauntlet. Are you familiar with Gauntlet? It's one of my favorite games of all time. And to me, Diablo looks like Gauntlet's like really cool kid with like tattoos and a really cool dye job. So our Mondays might become magical because we're, I don't know, assaulting the gates of hell. Really? So yeah, my little brother played, but I never ever played. I was always a Warcraft 3 boy. I was always a StarCraft 2 boy. But I never played Diablo. So since I believe there is only what's this? Is there a Clash tournament coming up? Oh my gosh. Am I putting together a team this weekend to play in this tournament? I probably am. Let's see, I have a hair appointment on this day. Yo, I'm playing. Okay, anyway, chat. Yeah, I'm probably going to be playing. Maybe I'll stream this weekend. I'm definitely going to play in this amateur tournament. I've talked about it before. Just a little bit of cred. Here, you can't see my trophies anymore. Obviously, you only get to see my trophy for like a week or so. But I played in quite a few amateur tournaments. This one, we cleaned the floor during this tournament. World's Cup. Started the Pandy. We became esports Andes during the Pandy. Did really well in that one. Played in another one. Played in this one. We didn't do that well. Destroyed this one. I think I won this one as well. Last year or 2 years ago now. Golly gee, time's flying. And we haven't really played this year actually at all. Ended last year. So this year, yeah, if there's a amateur tournament this weekend, probably gonna play in that chat. So I'll most likely stream that so you guys can see. I'll let you know. What's up, Stream Father? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Lisa Bay. I'm always happy to see you slide up in the chat. Good morning. Good morning, Ein. Good morning, Draps. Good morning, Commander Roo. So, speaking of esports tourneys, your boy did a little bit of work over the weekend. I'm sorry about it. I couldn't resist. I did a little bit of work over the weekend. And, I might have climbed a little bit off stream. I really wanted to get this last emote, which is really far away. I got this one while you guys were away. But I know we were gold 4. I just went ahead and pushed to gold 3. 54 LP. So we are 46 LP from gold 2, gold 1, and then platinum. And I will have completed my very, very first iron to platinum run. And I have homies who are like, yo, aren't there levels higher than platinum? Yes, of course, there are levels higher than platinum, but I'm a baby climber, okay? This is baby's very, very, very first climb. So I figured because there's only like a day left, I believe. 1 day left. We would push a little bit this morning. Nice climbs up a whole level. I I didn't think we were gonna make it. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I felt a sense of urgency, so you know, putting a little work off stream. Just a tiny bit. Not a ton, Moon, not a ton. Just a tiny bit, you know? Just enough so that when we met this morning, I could be like, hey, we're in striking distance. Now, no pressure on myself, but I think if I win all my matches, if I come in first place, I think it would only take me like 6 or 8 games. But we'll see. Again, we're just trying to top 4. Yo, you guys suck. You guys suck. So if I top 4, oh golly gee, hold on, hold it. No, I'm making this work. Gosh darn it. Hey. Is it really just gonna be a dingle hopper? It's really gonna be a dongle schmertz? Whatever. Whatever. Oh, how was it? How was CB? It's doing crazy well. Now, did you go see it in the theater or did you watch it on digital over the weekend? Because it's doing really, really, really well. Already got me a jeweled gauntlet this morning. The universe is like, yo, we with you right now. We want you to climb. Got up a little early and got me some Mickey D's breakfast. I never get to do this. Ever, because I'm never early. I never wake up early enough. Let's see. We watched it was funny and weird. Well, you know what? The director who did that, she's the director who did the last Charlie's Angel movie, which was, you know, critically a great movie. It did well critically, but the fans didn't really support. So I'm really happy to see her bounce back. Hold on, let me see the director. Also, it has a comedian that I love in it that I was really excited to see him get some more work. He played one of the EMTs. He started on YouTube as all the disgruntled worker short clips. Ooh, do I re-roll for this? I do. I don't like any of these. Gonna re-roll. Ooh. These gloves will always give your champions ideal items. Gain 2 sparring gloves. Okay. Open an armory and choose 1 of 5 radiant items. I'm gonna do that. I'll take the RNG. Okay. Every third attack unleashes chain lightning and bounces 8 times. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Daddy want the chain lightning. Daddy chooses the chain lightning option. All right, so we're gonna switch it up. I got this crazy item here, so we're gonna turn this into something else. Make this into crit for her. Actually, this becomes a Ginsu's now. Boom. Figured it out. Wow, this guy pushed to 4 already. He ate my whole ass lunch. It was just odd and bloody violent. Yeah, so like I'm really excited for her. The director is Elizabeth Banks. She did the last Charlie's Angels, which, like I said, it ended up not doing so great at the box office. But you know, Alden Ehrenreich, who was Han Solo and Solo, was in the NCB, which I hear he gives a great performance as one of the cartel members looking for the cane, I'll call it. Looking for the cane. And then you know, there's O'Shea Jackson Jr. is also plays his partner in it, which is great. You know, you get Ray Liotta in this film. It's kind of stacked. Isaiah Whitlock Jr., I believe, as the cop, which was great. You get the 2 kids, which I heard that was actually like the part that pushed people the most. Was apparently, I don't want to spoil the film, but in the film, some children might try a little bit of the cane, I know that some people in the test screenings had a little bit of an issue with that, but I heard, again, it went off really, really well. Margot Martindale as the park ranger Liz. So it's just a packed cast. Great performances. And for me, let me see here. Who was the actor? I'm trying to find his name that I was really stoked for. He started on YouTube. I think it's Scott Seiss. He's the one who's always like, he does the YouTube clips of like people being like, hi, I'm a shopper here. Can you look in the back? And he's like, we don't have it in the back. Yeah. Yes. Margot Martindale is fantastic. Yeah, that dude. He plays one of the EMTs. I was just so happy to see him working. Like, I'm so happy to see him, getting work, doing well. Super stoked. So when I saw in the trailer he was one of the EMTs, I was like, oh, congrats, bro. Congrats. You did it. You made it. You're here. Good morning, Alice. Good morning. Good morning. You did it. You made it. You're here. It's pretty wonderful. So even though the film is not necessarily my personal sensibilities, in comedy, I'm really excited for the success of that film. It's great to see a good small budget, medium budget film do well. I think that's probably like a $35 to $50 million film right there, probably. Give me that BF sword, baby. Actually, I lie. Don't give me the BF sword, baby. I need this. That's what I need. There we go. I almost took the wrong thing. Sorry, I had to blow my nose there, chap. So yeah, for me, I'm really excited. Great performances, some great work for some actors. A director who, made a good film that people just didn't give a chance, getting another chance to be great. Awesome. Love to see it. Love to see it. So yeah, really excited for that film. I'm glad you got to see it over the weekend, Moon. Did you like it? Like, I know you said it was like kind of bloody, violent, and weird, but did you enjoy it? If they made like instead of a bear version, what if it was like a shark or a gator version? Would you come back for another round of like meth gator? You know what I'm saying? They come out with like meth shark or something like that. Which, to be honest, as a kid who lives in the middle of the country, feels really serious, but Okay, great. Gator version would have to be filmed in either Louisiana. I'm thinking Florida, right? Because Florida, you could get away with it being, there's a lot of partying going on in Florida. It's close to the cartel. So you could, not close to the cartel, but it is a believable inlet for that sort of thing. Hey, I watch sci-fi films, Moon. You can make an animal do. I watched, what is it? I watched Sharktopus. I watched Super Gator. I watched what was it? What was the other one? Something Shark versus Super Gator. Where there's a wait, how are you gonna ask me how is a shark gonna snort it when like Sharknado is real? Sharknado should be all that you need to know as like what we can do and what we can make happen in cinema. I'm thinking there would be a container ship with, yep, there you go. The ship gets sunk in the ocean. Yo, here we go. All right, let's write this script really fast, okay? There's a tanker. It's illegally, smuggling this stuff. It gets attacked by pirates. Let's say it's coming out of, the tanker's coming out of Africa. Yeah, it gets attacked by pirates. The ship, it sinks. And now basically there's a race between the drug lords, the pirates, and the authorities to find the ship. All the while, there's like not just one. There's an intact. I don't even know what you call a pack of sharks. A whole gaggle. See, an entire gaggle of sharks just down there. I don't even know how you consume meth, but they're consuming it, you know, like sharks want to do on a weekend, you know. Sharks are like, bruh, it's the weekend. What do we want to do? They huff all this. Yeah. Boom. We got a script. Well, it's coming out of Africa, right? So actually what I would do is I would use this as an opportunity for actors that I really love that aren't getting work. So either one of the pirates or one of the drug lords is Jarman Hansu. I don't know if it's Jarman or Yaman Hansu, because he is African. I'll make the head detective agent, like the head police officer that's hunting down the ring, is going to be Kehi Kwan. Fresh off his Everything Everywhere All at Once win. Kehi Kwan. Let's see. Every 3 attacks, she fires a bonus. Bam. Let's make it even more synergy. Even more synergistic, shall we? Make him the lead police officer doing the investigation. This is the way. Pedro Pascal loves doing comedic work. I don't know if you saw the movie that he was in, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent or whatever, with Nick Cage. If you haven't and you love Pedro Pascal, I highly... Let's see here. Nick Cage. What's the name of that movie? It was good. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest film I've ever seen. But for me personally, for a Nick Cage film, I thought it did pretty well. If you haven't seen Pig by Nick Cage, that is very, very good. His Renfield is coming out here soon, which looks like it's going to be a little bit of a bloody mess. Yeah, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent came out last year, apparently. Love how I forgot that. It's pretty fun. This is just a tribute. You're right. Couldn't remember the greatest film in the world now. No. That was just a tribute, you know? Really good. Really, really, really good. But the only reason I bring it up is you get to see Pedro Pascal be goofy and silly, which I think is his natural state of being, but we just never saw it because we never got to see that. But I think he's a silly goose. I think he is a silly, silly goose. And getting to see him in that film with Nick Cage made me realize that he's not only like he's a funny, silly dude. We get to see him be serious space dad, sexy bisexual, Middle Eastern, Spanish lord, or, serious post-apocalyptic dad. But like in that movie, you get to see him be a silly goose, and he's great in it. Did you see the shot of him on the plane? He bought all the Last of Us cast, 5 guys, and brought it on the plane. No, I didn't. I actually have been staying away from The Last of Us. I haven't seen anything. I'm trying not to spoil myself. I think this is going to be, I know it's already a phenomena, but I think this is like the next Game of Thrones type Pokemon. So I'm trying to like preserve myself so I can do a proper rewatch, a proper watch along. By the way, chat, by the way, I don't know if but we are eligible for, I'm eligible for affiliate. I got my Hogwarts letter on Friday. where they were like, hey, you. And I was like, who, me? And they were like, yeah, yes, you. And I was like, it couldn't be. They were like, then who? And I was like, I don't know. The babe with the power. But it looks like I might be eligible for affiliate. So, yo, thank you, Moon. Thanks to everybody who's come hang out in the morning. Thanks for all of our wild shenanigans. Thanks for wanting to talk movies with me and hang out. Like, none of this would be possible without any of you. And so I thank you so much. So, yeah, a lot of changes coming down the pipeline. A lot of changes. Gonna try to get some... I gotta accept it. Like, this is how skeptical I am. I get the letter. I, like, do my rain dance. I'm like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then I'm like, what am I agreeing to? You know? And then, like, there's a contract that I'm going to have to sign. And instead of your boy just being super excited and then clicking yes on the contract, I was like, I really should read this to be a responsible adult. So I don't have all the things set up quite yet. That's actually going to go down this week. This week I'll be getting all the pages, all the things set up. So just a heads up, you're going to see a little bit of changes around here. Some things are going to change. I started that process last night and realized, you know what? I should have thought about this like when I started streaming. I was not prepared, so I'm going to have to make some changes a little bit. A few changes. I think right before I went to bed, I came up with a solution to one issue that I have. Sent a message off to my bros to get some feedback. Hopefully I'll have that after the stream today. But yeah, we climbing affiliate, yeah. So now what I can do, the cool thing is I can actually make my own emotes, which I've never done before. So if you know a talented graphic designer, let me know. I'm looking to work with someone. I'm probably gonna go to Fiverr and see if there's anyone on there whose style I really like. But in lieu of doing that, if you lot know any really cool, talented artists that are into this kind of thing, because your boy's gonna need to make banners. I'm gonna make a banner for myself. I want to make some emotes, and I want to make emotes that we're all gonna like use, like emotes that I think work with our, like, you know, we're doing Tactical Tuesday, so something where you guys could be like, you got Rex, you got Pwned, Fragged, you know, something cool, something stream stickers, all of that. Yeah, that'd be wonderful. You know, if they are willing to share that info, that would be fantastic. Well, yeah, that's where we are. I can't make two of these now, can I? I don't think I should. Oh, get out of here. All right, and now we save. Now we save. We eco. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Stay frosty. I might need like a Top Gun Maverick parody. Like, I don't know. Some really fun stuff. The sky's the limit. That's just really cool about this. It's like, it makes me feel like a kid again. Like, I feel like I'm in college in animation class again. Like I'm so excited to be able to learn new software again, to make art again. Like, man, it's a really cool space. So now that I'm eligible to have subs, I'm going to create, not only are we going to have our days where everyone hangs out in the mornings, you know, we'll have our Magical Mondays, our Tactical Tuesdays, our way back Wednesdays, our Thrawn Thursdays, because Fallen Order is in my heart now. Cal Kestis, I have a crush. Cal Kestis, me and Cal and I forever. 1,000 years, Cal. 1,000 years. Jedi Order, you know, forever. Oh, so not only am, you know, and then Free for All Fridays is the day where we could just do whatever we want. It's going to be our chaos day. I'm just excited. So I'm looking to work with an artist, Gonna be putting together all this stuff, but like for subscribers, you know how I've been talking about doing, like, I want to do a movie club where we watch films, because I do that on my own. I review films on my own to try to become a better writer. But like, we could actually have like a club where we all talk about this, talk about writers, influences. We can talk about films. Like, I moderate a film group every Wednesday, and we've been kind of slacking. So I actually have an opening now where I can actually bring that to subscribers. So instead of just doing that for my little film group, which I've been doing that for a couple years now, the round table can be with the subscribers. So we all watch a film together, and then afterwards we can have a breakdown where we talk about what we thought, what we liked, what we didn't like. We can all vote on the movie each month. So we can all do that. You know, have subscriber only play along days where I just make lobbies and it's just subscribers and we're just playing any games that we want to play. Any group games together that we want to play. We can play some Bomberman. We can play some Fall Guys. We can play some what is it? What is that? A game I never even played it. It got really big over the pandy. It's basically Mafia, but you're like a dude, like a little spacesuit guy. You gotta feel like who killed who and where. I actually was gonna join a book club over the pandy, but it never happened. Among Us, yes. I never got to play that. I watched quite a lot of it on stream. I love Fall Guys. Oh man, if you all would be down for streamer for like sub Fall Guy days, man, oh man, here for it. So excited for it. So yeah, I'm hype. I'm super hype. It will be a great. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get what I want. Ugh. So I'm just gonna make a locket of the Iron Solari to shield everybody. So that's what I'm thinking. Movie night, like monthly movie club, and that'll be for subs only. Ooh. Go ahead and sell you. And then make the locket on you. Cool, tight. And now we can roll down. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm planning out content now, which is fun. It's a mix of like my old podcasting days where like, okay, so like let me pull the curtain behind the veil. So like, or like give you guys a sneak peek to the man behind the curtain. So in my podcast days, like, you know, we would all come up with ideas. And I think our best shows were when we all did come up with ideas, but very often it was like, you know, me finding the ideas, you know, me scripting out the whole show, not just for my personal podcast that I ran, but for like, you know, all the work I did for CBS affiliated podcasts. Well, I'm not going to name here to not throw myself out there. I'm really trying to embrace the tech era. I have to let, as Kylo Ren says, I got to let the past die. It will always inform me. For those who are there with me, you'll always know. You'll have that insider info. But I'm trying to move forward with the Tektronic era of my content creation. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about with our CBS affiliate, my CBS affiliate. But yeah, like you know, for the spinoff show that I worked with on them, like I wasn't direct host, you know, there was another host. I was like a co-host, but I was writing all that copy. I was coming up with all the segments for our discussions. I was cutting all the audio clips. Anytime you heard a clip from the week of shenanigans that was going on, that was me doing that. I was cutting that. I was putting it together. I was writing all the jokes, not all the jokes. I would have my own set of jokes that I would write, like things that I thought would be really fun or interesting or quirky during the week. and then I would just kind of give topical structure to our discussion. I would print out all the copies for everybody on the show. Yeah. Yep. It's true. It's very true. There's a lot of stories from that era of my life that I have not told, and I don't know if I ever will. That was a really impactful part of my development as a broadcaster, and I do honor the fact that they brought me into their cabal. They brought me into their little fraternity, and I respect that. Maybe when I'm more successful and I write my tell-all book, I'll drop some info, some nuggets. Yeah, yes, I do. I feel like Han Solo. I'm like, the stories, bro. They're all true. All of them are true. But that's for another time. Yeah, thank you for your service. Yo. Actually, Echo. All true, all the stories. So when are you going to play Destiny 2 with me? Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you want to know what I did last night before I went to bed? Which is another reason why I was up super late. I went through all of the Commanders of Valo lines and cutscenes, and I was just sad. I was like really like reminiscent of all of the cutscenes. I watched all of them over again, and I was just like, Commander is gone. I was so sad. I was like, I tried to be happy about it. Like, it started off as I want to just look at the work and remember the awesome times. And then I was just like, Commander is gone. I can't believe Commander is gone. I miss him already. Couldn't believe. So yeah, that's what I did last night. Could not believe. Still a little surreal to me that he is gone. A little surreal to me that he's gone. I can't lie. He's super young. He was only 60. I know. I didn't look into it anymore, but I heard it was just from natural causes. He just passed away from natural causes. And I'm like, what does that mean? But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I'm just going to mourn. Losing some greats. Okay, we're at 6 Guardians. I'm in a position to push to A, actually. I'm richer than a mug. Yo, stop sneaky leaking peeking on my board, my guy. I don't appreciate you spying. Squirrel. I just finished watching all of Fringe. Oh, my heart. Oh. Yeah, he was in Resident Evil. My heart. I love, Fringe. So good. That was a great show. Fringe was for all the kids who grew up with the X-Files, who just needed more creepy crawlies in our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's what Fringe was for. Fringe was for all of us. For all of us who miss that creepy crawly feeling, who miss that otherworldly, unexplained, we missed all that paranormal type stuff. It's for us. Did you guys ever watch what was it called? Warehouse? Was it Warehouse 19? It's a sci-fi show. I like cheesy sci-fi. I can't even pretend like I don't. Oh, that was rude. I could have used that. I should have taken her. I should have. Yeah, Warehouse 13. I love that show as well. As well. Who do I get rid of here? Golly G. Probably you. Put you in here, probably. Have you over here next to the guh. The guh. Buy one of these. It was so good. I'm glad you all watch the same kind of nerdy stuff that I do. It was really, really good. But yeah, that's what I did before I went to bed last night, Transer. I was going over all of the Commander cutscenes and lines and just like hearing his voice and just being appreciative for his work. And, you know, I've had some people be like, oh my God, like you didn't know them. Like, why are you sad? I'm like, these actors gave me so much happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like contributed so much to my entertainment and in a lot of ways inspired me as well to do what I do. So like, that's why. So good. Class act, you know. Wow, I'm getting emotional. Just sending one up for him. Let me blow my nose again. In my culture, chats, death is not the end. Wakanda forever. I'm curious to see what Bungie does. I hope they don't try to use AI to keep him going, but I think they'll have a season pre-recorded. So true. I mean, Lightfall expansion. I think it's Lightfall. The current expansion is coming out now, so I'm sure he's already recorded all, if not most, of his voice lines. They're gonna have voice lines for story arcs and things that didn't make it into the game that got cut. Wait, he was in White Man Can't Jump, the reboot? Oh man. I think Jack Harlow is in that. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. That's a movie that was like really progressive for its age and its era and its time. And I'm like, can we do this anymore? I don't know if people are as receptive to a concept like White Men Can't Jump, which is all about the coming together, not the separation of. But nerds today, man, not nerds. I don't want to be that. But you know, people today don't seem to see a lot of that nuance. They don't get it. They don't get it. Yeah, posthumous release. Yep. So it really depends on the contract he signed. The video game industry isn't, as of yet, trying to lock down people's likenesses forever. The film industry definitely is. The film industry is definitely trying to make you sign a contract where they will have your likeness in perpetuity. And you got to really have a come to Jesus about like how you feel about that. It's a little bit like mortifying for me as a creative myself, like slightly. Cause it's a little much to me personally, a little bit much. Like, we can enjoy people. That's actually what makes people's performances iconic and legendary. It's like Joaquin, what's his name? Who played the Joker? Yeah, James Earl. I think James Earl Jones did sign a contract. So I think Lucasfilm does own his like his voice likeness or something like that. I think they own that for like ever now. I think they can just keep feeding his performances into an AI, and we're essentially going to have an AI James Earl Jones that will act as him forever. Which, you know, just conceptually in my brain, that's intense. That's intense for me. I find his lack of body. Well, it's like, I mean, again, this is his likeness, right? And this is probably one of his greatest roles of his life. So I could see an actor being like, yeah, I would rather my voice be used and repurposed by an AI than for you to recast some other dude, you know? This is my role. I want to be that role forever, you know? I could see that, but like at the same time, man, it broaches into a area that I honestly never thought we would crack into. Almost top 4. Oh, he died. I am top 4. All right, so we advance. First game of the morning. We're climbing. We're climbing. We're climbing. We're climbing. We're doing this. I'm hitting platinum. We'll see how far we get today. I usually don't want to disrupt Tactical Tuesdays, but I really want to make this happen. Someone's about to get hurt. I heard that. I heard that, sir. That was a word. He said, I don't know about you. Somebody's about to get hurt. Yo, stop looking at my board. You piece of crap. You piece of poodoo. You try. Oh, man, I effed that up. All right, I'm going to have to analyze. It doesn't matter because we're top 4. We made 3rd place. Happy about it. I like that. I find his lack of... if they made Robert Downey Jr. AI, that would be super sick. I don't know how Robert would feel about that, you know? Like, I don't know if he would be receptive to that. Kisanti. I really don't know how Robert would feel about that, actually. I mean, and it's really selfish, right? Because we would all love to keep these individuals around forever because they make us feel so good in our heart. We loves them. And like Robert Downey Jr. being a snarky AI for all time. What's up, network streamer Discord? Welcome to the chat. I think Robert Downey Jr. living in perpetuity as a snarky AI would be incredible. Increíble. Increíble. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hold on. Let me shrink this. My TFT app. This is where hold on. I'll show you guys. This is where I can track all my stats, my wins, my losses, what I used, what I didn't use, how high I got with them. Helps me refine what I'm doing. But it doesn't like staying small. It likes being big. That's how nerdy I am about. That's how serious I am about my PvP, friends. My PV to the P. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, all right, all right. Okay. This is perfect. But to what you were saying, he embodied the role. Just an example. Yeah, like, yes. We all identify him as Iron Man. Like, cinematically, he is Iron Man. Unless something else happens kind of in the MCU forever, he will be Iron Man. If they made an AI of Kevin Conroy, I don't think I would be able to handle it. I think it would make me cry. I would be happy. Again, also, as nerds and fans and consumers, I also completely acknowledge that this is like 1,000,000,000% selfish. This is me loving them being selfish, you know? Wanting to keep them around and hang out. So I'll go ahead and kill you. But yeah, if they made it, it would make me so happy. But at the same time, it's not him. Like, it would be awesome. and it would be amazing, but it's not him. And that's the part that I'm having a hard time reconciling. You know what I mean? That's the part that I'm like, that's the part I don't know how I feel about. Is like, we're keeping him around, but it's not him. I love how my McDonald's breakfast has gotten cold. Let me pull a hash brown out here. 1 second. Ooh, gain a Star Guardian, an emblem, and a Chalice of Power, and a Nyla. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. If I diddly do. Okay, well then we put you in because you're the goat. She's the nan. They're calling her the Billy because you know that she the goat. Who would I make a guardian? I gotta figure that out. All right, let's see here. But it also a chance to hand those roles on, pass them to new actors who might bring something new. True. Like, I mean, for example, can you imagine if Heath Ledger had signed a contract for the Joker? He would have been the Joker. He might still be the Joker. You know, we loved him, and it was so tragic, and he was so young at the time. That's true, but who will do better at the Joker than Mark Hamill? Oh, but that's true. Again, like, there are some legendary candidates. Mark Hamill is a great example. Like, Star Wars fans would be down because they would want to. There's this whole era of Luke Skywalker that they've wanted to see. They didn't get